I guess we can do it right there. Since you ain't gonna give me no. Okay, yeah, take that down. We're gonna. No.
I got a new bedspread. Let's do it in the bedroom. Come on.
I want to go in the bedroom.
Oh, it's so nice. Come look at it. Okay,
Come on. What is it? Let's see.
It's so cute. Look, I know this sounds crazy, but look how pretty it is. This bedspread, I bought this bedspread when I was in
Open the
Ohio.
window.
But listen, but here's the thing. When I was in Ohio, I bought this exact same bedspread, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I went to jail and somebody stole it. I never even got to sleep on it. Well, guess what? I found it on Temu for half the price. God gave me back all the stuff that was stolen from me.
You love Temu, don't you?
I love it. It's so high quality and I got such a good price on it. Yeah, I mean, it's just beautiful.
Yeah.
It's a 7-piece.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so.
Yeah, let's go back in the living room.
I'm so mad. You would not believe. Okay, I was about to say screw it and just go back to Ohio because this freaking place
I'm gonna sit right here.
is getting on my last nerve. I'm the only one that works, and I know that's hard to believe, but these people literally only are there to torture me because God knows they're not working. You know, he was supposed to, I was a manager in training. He was supposed to hire me, and I was supposed to be the manager. Which,
Papa John's job, right?
Little Caesars.
Okay.
Yeah, so I've been working there for 5 months now.
No, man, that's a lie.
I worked there for 2 months, and then, like I said,
This is a different store, ain't it?
This is the same store.
Oh, you went back?
Yeah, I went back there
Okay.
because the people that were stealing got fired. Turned out it was the managers. Well, you know what they did?
What?
They went above me and behind my back and hired 2 other managers.
While you was in training?
Yeah, both of them are younger than me, and both of them are men, and neither one of them, okay, they do work. They work hard. But all the rest of the people that work there are crap. This girl came in yesterday. Let me tell you what one of the managers did to me. He's like, no, I'm going to stock the cooler. Don't touch it. Wouldn't let me touch it at all, right? And then the other manager from the other store who runs both stores is telling me this has to be done every night and I want pictures before you leave to know you did it so we know who to blame. All shift, I don't have nothing to do. I'm trying to stock the thing. No, don't touch it. Don't touch it. I'm going to do it. It's time for me to leave, you know, and I'm ready to get off work so I can get high. I ain't trying to stay past 11 o'clock.
And you got to take pictures before you leave.
And I got to take pictures. Man, he waits till 10 till 11. We close at 11. Walks out the door, doesn't do it, and now I have to stay late to do the cooler because he didn't fill it. He didn't fill it like he said he was going to.
Right, and he left 10 minutes till 11.
Right, and there's like 100 bottles. We have to do 2 liters, small ones. They have to be in the right row. It's hard to do, and they're heavy. It takes time.
So how did you how did you manage that situation?
What am I supposed to do? He's the manager.
One of the new hires?
No, he was the old manager they were trying to get rid of.
Oh, okay.
But they never got rid of him. And then, like I said, I was going to quit because I don't really want to be a manager right now because I want to wait till I get clean. I didn't want to let the store down, you know? It's not that I steal or I cheat or lie or anything. I'm the best there is, high or not high. The thing is, I don't want to end up moving or end up going on a binge and not being able to be the manager that I need to be for that store.
You ain't ready to take on those responsibilities while you're high.
Right, but the people they have for that manager position are worse off than me. I'm more stable as an addict than they are as non-addicts. None of them have a place to stay. None of them have a car. One of them has a car but no place to stay. The other doesn't have a car but has a place to stay. And the other one don't have a car. How are you going to take money to the bank if you ain't got a car? How are you going to go
get that red deposit?
How are you going to pick up?
That's easy.
That's not. You have to deposit the cash at the register.
They money.
Yeah. How are you going to pick up cheese if we run out if you ain't got a car? How are you going to go get a can opener?
Right. I get what you're saying.
You got. If you're going to be a manager, you got to be stable. You got to be working there for a while, and you got to have a car.
You got to be able to make things happen. If this store right here is short on something, you got to be able to make it work as a manager.
And you have to be able to get people to work. I can get people to work. These people walk out the door pretty much because they have no respect for the managers. So they'll just walk out the door without doing their job. And since I'm the closer, I get stuck doing it.
Right.
But I do it better anyway.
So one of the things that stuck out to me is you was like, you want to get clean before you take on certain responsibilities. So when do you think that you're gonna be able to be ready for a manager's job? When are you gonna work on your addiction?
I'm waiting on God. I've tried everything. I've left the state. I've done jail. I've done detox. I've done mental health. I've done everything.
What do you like about it so much?
Honestly, I don't. That's why I'm trying to quit. I don't like it at all. I hate it. It doesn't get me high. My tolerance is too high. I've been getting high since I was 13. I've been getting high since I was 13. Nothing gets me high anymore.
So why you do it?
Because I'm addicted. And there's nothing else to do. Like,
so you
it's a habit.
You do the fentanyl to keep from being sick, and
right.
you do the crack. Why?
Because, like I said, it's always around. Like if I leave the house, you can go anywhere in the city, and people are.
But if you don't get high for it, then why bother?
You're right. I don't know why.
I think it's like smoking cigarettes.
Yeah,
People smoke cigarettes and cigarettes don't do nothing for you.
Right.
But they can't stop smoking cigarettes.
And they hurt your lungs and make you
right.
And they make you feel sick and tired, but you still keep smoking.
Right.
That's what it does.
Because it took me years to stop smoking.
Yeah.
And cigarettes didn't do nothing for me.
Nothing besides drain your pocket.
Make everybody feel like I stink when I come around. Smell like cigarettes.
Well, see, I like the smell of cigarette smoke. It's weird, I know. My niece used to eat ashes, cigarette ashes, when she was a baby. Yeah, because my dad, he would sit in the garage underneath our rooms and smoke cigarettes every morning before work, and it would flood into our rooms. So now I like to smell cigarette smoke, and she likes to eat cigarette ashes. That's what I'm saying. What parents do have a profound effect on their children for the rest of their life.
That's right.
But yeah, pretty much. I've been kind of doing good on the crack. I have been laying off of that because crack is whack. Anyone that says I smoke crack is a fucking idiot. For one, I would never admit to smoking crack. If it wasn't for your little channel and me doing everything I can to try to keep my sobriety.
Hey, my channel ain't little.
And I know it's big. I've seen it.
I was joking.
But yeah, it's one of the major channels.
No, it really ain't. But I gotta take off my channel. I gotta take off my channel though.
No, you got good stuff on there, and if you have more content than an encyclopedia. Yeah. I'm proud of you. I'm amazed.
Right. I got about 1,200 videos.
You got more than that. I mean, and they're good videos too. It ain't like stupid crap.
No,
they're long enough, but they're not too long, and they're good. They got good content. Yeah, I love that channel.
Yeah, you're a big asset to my channel.
Well, thank you. You're an asset to my life.
People starting to love your wild space talks. I can't stand it, but they like it.
Like the stuff that got stolen, God's given back to me. I got way more crazier stories. I wish he was on to talk about it, but I know it's only about addiction. But part of addiction is knowing what's in the mind of an addict. Because you get a lot of addicts that got extreme paranoia, and you want to know why they take off running when they take that hit. Mm-hmm. But one of these days, I'll tell you.
What now? Tell me now. Why do they take off running when they take the hit?
Oh, because everybody had been turned into an android.
What the hell? What's an android?
A robot. They turned all the women into robots. But what they don't realize is when they agreed to turn all the women into robots, they got changed into robots too. So the joke was on them. We were all slaves. Well, when I rose everybody from the dead, then they came back to life and they thought they were androids. If you don't believe me, watch Star Trek Voyager. 2 of the people on there thought they were androids, but they're really humans. Because they would... Have you ever seen Wife-like?
Nope.
Well, they killed this girl so they could turn her into a robot so that she would have to do whatever. Because everybody was so full of plastic surgery, they reused the bodies. Mm. Well, they have these contacts that, like Snapchat, it's like a filter. It changes what you see. So, like, you could walk in the door and I wouldn't even see you. I would see the guy I live with.
Because you're looking through your contacts.
Because the contacts filter out who it is. And then they have these hearing aids, which you know are real because they have hearing aids, that change the sound. Like a voice editor. You've seen that on when they're doing the thing on the crime television. It changes their voice. So here you have, you're blind, you're deaf, and you don't have no feeling. You have this, have you ever heard of VJet? It's a stock for fake skin. It's fake skin, and then they have this thing. They connect it to your brain.
So all this is true.
And it's fiber optic, and it goes through your bodies, and it connects to each nerve and each finger. So they can punch in a remote and tell you what to see, what to hear, how to move your hand. Because I remember one time when I was dancing on stage, I swear to God.
Show people one of them dance moves.
No.
Now you almost got to go on there. Go ahead.
It felt like when I was going like this, okay, like this, it felt like somebody was controlling my hip, right? Now, a lot of people don't do this. I can't do it with pants on. But when I was like bending down and lifting up and just doing the little things, it felt like somebody
you was a stripper for real, huh?
was controlling my hip. And then when I was at so when I get paranoid, it's because God has blessed me with intuition to be and a third eye to be able to see and hear and touch, taste, smell, and feel over that technology. So I could see what these people were doing to me, even though I couldn't physically see it. Does that make sense?
A little bit.
Yeah, so I would take a hit. I knew what they were doing.
People on my channel, some of them believe everything you say.
It's all true. I'm not gonna lie to you.
All this shit is true?
Yes, dude. Would you believe me if I told you I was Jesus?
Nah, and I cut my motherfucking camera and walk out the door.
Okay. Well, how are you gonna believe Jesus when he comes and tells you he's here?
I ain't looking forward to Jesus coming and tell me now.
Why? You got some sins?
Jesus was a man, right? Yeah. Then I.
Yeah. Well.
I'm waiting on the Father,
right.
The big God.
Right.
Not Jesus.
Right. And that's a good point, because I'm gonna tell you right now, Jesus was just like you and me.
Yeah,
he was a man.
I believe that.
And that's why they got the whole world worshiping him, to take you away from God.
Yeah, I'm waiting on a big God.
Because if you worship idols or humans or kings, you don't get the blessing that you get if you would worship God.
Yeah, I worship the big God. But I don't get into that, because everybody was like, "Oh, you can't go get to the Father without going through the Son." And all that. I don't get into that. But me myself personally, I wait on a big God.
If you offend me, you're not going to heaven.
Yeah, I don't want to get into that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm gonna tell you something. One thing I learned about my channel, I learned this before my channel. Religion and politics are the two biggest arguments you can never win. You can't change nobody's perspective, and people stop talking to you. People might not even watch my channel no more if I say, "Hey, I wait on a big God, not Jesus," or they might not watch my channel no more if I say, "Hey, I want Trump to win, not Miss Harris."
Yeah.
So I try to stay away from those two topics. I can't. No, you can't. Not politics and not religion.
Right. That's true.
Those are non-winning arguments.
Yeah.
I can't make nobody believe what I believe.
Both politics suck, and nobody wants to hear about religion because it's so polluted.
Look, I don't even go into that shit.
They've already heard what you're going to say.
You can't win. It's a never-ending battle.
Yeah.
And people,
mainly what I was saying was,
I get what
you
you're saying.
gotta love other people and treat them how you would want to be treated and be loved.
Right.
And when you offend the least of these, you offend me. So I'm a drug addict. And
hold on. Let's get back to you saying, if I wouldn't believe that if you told me you were Jesus, are you?
I am not Jesus, but I literally was the Son of God.
Son of God or the daughter of God?
Son. Have you ever heard of Planet X?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I was the sun in the sky, like on Teletubbies, the big baby up there. So I saw all God's creations, and I jumped down from the sky, and I jumped on the planet X, right? Well, I turned into a lion because all there was animals. Humans didn't exist. Well, the planet went like this. It started moving, and now it didn't have a sun. That's where the Ice Age came from. But when it started moving...
But you were the sun, right?
I was the son.
Okay, go ahead.
God's only son. Get it?
Oh, okay. I get it.
Not a boy. The son.
The son, the real son.
You are my sunshine, my little
okay.
sunshine. Yeah, so the point being, Planet X only comes around our solar system once every 999 years. And what's it say? 1,000 years is but a day in the eye of the Lord. So when I jumped down from the sky, the planet started moving, and it went past the sun in our solar system, but there was no solar system there. Every time it went past the sun, it got too close, and that Planet X, it's the size of 33 Earths, would melt off a little chunk. And that's how Venus or Mercury first, and Mars was
so
fourth.
so that's how the solar system was created.
Yes, and then
So all those little planets are pieces of Planet X.
Planet X. And then when it goes back, okay, it starts cooling down because it's going away from the sun. That's where the Ice Age came from. Yeah. So I was here. They had given everybody, they killed everybody, turned everybody into robots, gave everybody brain damage, and made them forget who they were. So when I prayed to God, I said, God, I just want to forget all the bad things in my life because addiction has really scarred me and a lot of other people. And I just wanted to forget everything. And I heard this voice from God saying, no, it's time to remember. And I said, what are you talking about? And then all of a sudden, I have these memories of this life before I woke up on Elder Street, which is when I was 4 years old. My mom and dad lived on Elder Street. And I had all these memories of before time. Like I'm I'm 10,000 years old. And what they would do, since they had them contacts on your eyes and you couldn't see or hear what was really there, they would give everyone plastic surgery and make you look different and put you in different lives and record it as movies. So the actor or actress wasn't even the right person. And they keep everybody doped up on fentanyl. They put it in the food, everything. And whenever you have the flu, they just won't give you no fentanyl that day. That'll keep you inside so that you won't find out what's going on in real life out there. And I realized all this when I was high on crack. Because my eyes got so big, they escaped the contacts, and I could see what was really there. And I said, dude, I'm going crazy, Lord. This is crazy. I'm going crazy. But I was like literally at fucking Frisch's. Excuse my language. I was at Frisch's, and I was doing something with my eyes, and they got real big. And I think I had just gotten high or something. And all of a sudden, this lady comes up, you effing B.I. and throws a big cup of ice and pop all over the girl behind me. But she wasn't throwing it at the girl behind me. She was aiming for me. And I moved out of the way. They had that whole restaurant. My whole job was to go to that restaurant and let people spit on me, throw water on me, force my kids to eat meat, just steal my money, steal my tips, kick me, yell at me. That's what my job was. And that was because, they hate you because they once hated me, but be of good cheer, I've overcome the world. And that's how you can tell a false prophet. They get on stage and they act like they know the Bible and they don't. But like I said, I spent so much time in jail. I've been in jail twice a year, every year since I was 15. It went from juvie to prison to jail every single year.
You really been in prison?
Twice a year, yeah.
So what's up with that book? People on my channel, they wait on that book.
My phone cracked. They put a magnet in your phone to make it. The phone company and people that, let's call them haters or fans, they put stuff in your phone to make a magnet so when you set it down, it'll drop and crack.
And get a buy number?
And then guess what they did the first time so I couldn't print my book? They deleted it all. I had to go back because luckily I had 3 copies of it. They deleted my finished edition. And then I had to go back and refinish the last 3 paragraphs because they deleted my finished edition. And then when I was about to finish it, Who deleted it? Broke my phone. Haters, people that hate me. Like literally, I will pray for people to have money, and they will take.
Who is they though? Who is they?
I don't know. People around the world that know who I am before I knew who I was. Okay. Because I'm telling you, I'm the son of God, and they knew who I was before I knew who I was, and they would torture me.
You high?
A little bit, just like they tortured Jesus and Paul. They always torture Christians. They used to call Christians witches and burn them at the stake. They hung Jesus on the cross. They hung Paul upside down. They hate Christians. Look what they did to the Jews. You know what I'm saying? Look what they did to the Hebrews. They turned them into slaves.
Yeah,
the slaves are Christians.
Yeah, but when you gonna publish that book?
Like I said, I'm getting a new phone Friday.
Okay,
And when I get a new phone,
right.
It's almost done. I just got to put a couple more things in there.
You got to do a little editing.
I got to do 4 or 5 more pictures. That's it.
What you mean by pictures?
It's a children's book. And I've already.
That's what you're talking about, children's book.
Well,
but that's my senior. I thought you were talking about another type of book.
It's adults and children, but it's not too long to where everybody can't read it.
Okay.
So I'm going to classify it as a children's book because I know if it's a children's book, the adults will have to read it to the kids. If it's just a regular book, I'm going to miss a big group of people, and everybody has to read this book. It talks about how the earth began. It talks about space, creation. It talks about fairy tales. It talks about kings and queens and princesses. It talks about rock stars. And it's not real long. So it's a fun book. Mm-hmm. But here's what I'm doing. It's probably about maybe 100 pages. And all I have to do is add pictures. And that's going to make it maybe 120 pages. Mm-hmm. And that's it. And I'm done. So 100 pages isn't that much when it's spaced out.
That's right.
You know, because I spaced it out so it would be easy for everybody to understand and read. Because what's the worst thing when you try to read a book? Getting lost on what line you're on. So I'm spacing it out to make it easy to read for people that can't see very well, children, adults.
That's smart.
It's all audiences. It's got everything in there, even love. Kids, love, like I said, kings, queens.
Well, we're looking forward to it.
Animals.
I'm gonna promote that book.
I can't wait to show it to you. It's so cute.
Yeah, I'll promote it. The last time I got my hopes up about you doing something, you let me down. You told me you're gonna practice this guitar and you're gonna make this guitar thing work.
I bought a piano.
And to this day, that been right now about 8 months, 9 months ago, a year ago.
Yeah. And
we still talking about it, but you ain't even. Where the guitar?
It's still in there.
Did you just gave up on it?
Here's the thing. My hands are some. I can't.
Yeah, outright.
I can't play very fast enough, and I've been working too much. And I bought a keyboard so I could practice that to get my fingers strong enough to play the guitar. Once I learned because I know a lot of the notes, but I wanted to do the piano too. And I come to find out, I already halfway knew how to play the piano and didn't know it. And so what I have to do is just practice mainly. I've been working so much. I work 6.5 days a week, you know, because usually they'll call me in on my day off. And then I need to get music lessons, which I was going to pay for when I got my check or my book. So I'm not in a big hurry. I know I have eternal life.
Yeah, it's all good. God bless you. So, today you kind of lift my spirits up. A lot of times I get irritated with all the space stuff, but today it was okay. Cause I know what to expect, and I had to keep my cool, keep my calm, and it was interesting. So we're looking forward to the book.
You know what that is when you get irritated? That's because I got such positive energy, and the demons can't touch me. They're pushing the demons out of you, and the demons are getting agitated. They want to hold on to you.
Are you saying I got demons in me?
No, everybody does. It happens to me too.
So you say I'm possessed?
No, I'm saying when you get agitated like that around happy people,
it's just that negative energy.
It's because the negative energy and the demons are trying to hold on to you. They don't want to let you go.
Is they going now?
If you
can you tell them not to come back?
If you don't get agitated and you start smiling instead of being mad, those demons are gone.
Because they know they ain't working.
That's how you get rid of them.
Okay.
You smile instead of being in your bad mood.
Okay. Well, I'm going to keep that in mind. God bless you. I know you got to get to work. Going into that job today, be a little humble. Don't make that manager mad. Because sometimes when you talk all day, the manager say, hey, you know what? She can't leave here until she's taking pictures. I'm going to make her ass stay late. Because she's been talking nonstop.
I do talk.
You ever thought about that? You ever thought that he did it on purpose?
Oh, I know he does.
Yes, you know why? Because you're going there with do a lot of that. Go in there, be humble, be cool, and keep that calm. So them demons won't get into you, and they won't get into nobody else.
Right.
If you keep that place, if you go in there with that positive energy, and you run all the demons out of that place will be calm, and they'll gravitate towards you instead of trying to be vindictive towards you. That makes a little sense.
No.
Yeah, they're being vindictive. That's why he stayed. That's why he left at 10 minutes to 11.
But I don't think
But you got to control the environment because you're the sun.
Yeah.
Can't nobody live without the sun.
God doesn't take away free will, and I wouldn't do that either. You have if I made you perfect and do everything right, then when God shows up, you'll get to go to heaven with me. It's got to be your choice.
You know what? You're absolutely right. You know what? I see your ass tonight at about 12:30 tonight. Are they gonna make your ass stay super late tonight? Are you bullshit? No, I was just
Hey,
joking.
it's Saturday. I'll probably be there.
You probably will. Hey, listen, no. I'm gonna give you some of that little Caesar pizza, man. God bless you, Jeff.